Now, my cousin Robin, he grew up in Bartica. Oh no, he didn't grow up there. He grew up in New York. Sally says she remembers Bartica. Sally told me she dreams of that place. Are they that far apart in age? Now, Bartica and Charity and Port Kaituma seems to be not that far apart. Maybe as far as, say, Georgetown to Maiconi to Rosignol. Now, I'm wondering, I see the Stabrook newspaper um, map showing where the passengers were picked up in Georgetown area and where Port Kaituma is. Now, the regular route of that ship is stops at other places too. We are all hearing about Georgetown to Port Kaituma, but not the actual, the actual path the vessel takes. It looks like it goes along the Atlantic and kind of hugs the Guyana coastline. Then it will have to go upriver for a while to Port Kaituma from the maps alone. Now, even recently, people are saying that the water around where the wreckage is very rough. And there is a report that the Pomeroon River, I think, they said the mouth is redirected by some sort of canal. Now, I've seen something like this in Norway area, Denmark area, where they're trying to avoid rough seas by boring a tunnel through land, through an isthmus or I guess isthmus is called. Now, the French divers say that there is a lot of mud and silt in it, in the vehicle, in the boat itself, and there are a lot of things in there that can trap the divers, hammocks and ropes and all kinds of things. And visibility within the ship itself, the hull, the hold, I guess I would call it the hold area, um, is very bad. The water is actually dirty. The water is not blue water because of the sediments coming out of the river, right? Not dirty in the sense of, filthy, but full with brown silt and dirt, I would guess. So, what is the plan to raise a ship? How are they going to raise it? How are they going to bring it to shore? They have to come up with a plan on what to do to it. Now, I was thinking, if you have a kind of crane that sits on the ocean bed, a crane, a submersible crane, can go there and then set up its platform on the bed of the sea and then give it a little bit of a hoist or a hoist up and pump it and someone else pumping it out. You have to use engineering. You can't just use brute force. You have to use some smarts and some equipment. You can't just pull it and push it and hope for the best. Everybody's going to get hurt and it's going to take forever. That's what I think. I'm not there, I don't know. But I've seen the Ever Given. The Ever Given was blocking the Suez and they got it loose, right? But that was not sunk.